Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Aruni Ankur from team AnatomiX, and I am here to present my prototype CognitiveBridge. So have you ever seen around you that there are few people who cannot remember what they have said, or they might have misspelled any word? They might have done it accidentally, but you find it hard to communicate with them. This is because you cannot understand what they are saying. The problem of them that they misspell any word cause a problem in their conversation with you. So what it is actually, why they are doing that? Why they are like this? Well, these people have cognitive learning disability, which is known as dyslexia. So dyslexia is a learning difficulty that makes it hard for few people to read, write, and spell few words. Like few words which are which rhymes with each other, they are very difficult for them to understand and read. They often misspell them. Problem they have? Well, they don't have any problem with their sense organs. It's just their brain cannot comprehend what it is saying or what it is seeing. The problem is that reading is quite complicated task for our brain because it involves multiple portions of our brain. Hence, they have trouble with the sound and pronunciation because their brain fails to perform properly in any small part of these large steps. And what this results into? This results into a struggle with the social interaction, and they feel very isolated because they can't find the people who can understand them, and people also cannot understand them because of their mispronunciations. So here you can see how a brain of a dyslexia people sees a text. You can see that they have no problem with their eyes or ears or anything. It's just when they get this photo of a book in their brain, in their optical center, then this what it looks like. It's really hard for any one of us to read it. Even if this is what inside in their brain, then it will be very hard for them to read it, even for us. So what I propose a methodology that dyslexia people plus AI power with normal people can interact in a classroom very easily. The dyslexia people can pronounce few wrong words, and AI will correct that word, which will help them to interact with the normal people easily. So how this is one solution. CognitiveBridge is a browser plugin. It will enable in any browser, either in phone, VR headset, or any kind of browser with support internets. So you can see how it activates, and here a UI comes. This UI has 3 icons which are known as AI Messenger, the middle one, Memo, which stores the memory, and feedback. So we will see in details what they do. So AI Messenger is a tool which has OpenAI API keys, and which will send the text of a dyslexia peoples to OpenAI, and it will correct that text for a normal people to interact with them. Here you can see that when a dyslexia people clicks the button will glow green, and when he will again click it, it will glow small, but the Google Meet mic will be on. In this way, the text which the dyslexia people has said will get corrected for the normal peoples, and it will be listened to all other peoples in the meet. In this way, he can communicate with other peoples very easily. So here you can see an example of how AI works. This is how a dyslexia people will have read the text, and how AI will improve it to have a proper conversation with the normal people. You can see how AI can improve this communication, which will help dyslexia people to make a proper communication and will improve their social life. So there are 2 more parts of this. One is Memo, which will store the last message which the dyslexia people has said, because dyslexia people misses few words. By seeing the Memo, they can remember what they forgot, or they can remember the correct word, and the feedback will contain the wrong word and the right pronunciation of that word which they have spelled wrong, or which might get spelled wrong by them. So these are few famous people who have dyslexia, and dyslexia has nothing to do with your talent. Dyslexia doesn't stops you from performing any kind of major achievement. So having dyslexia doesn't mean you are slow or stupid. It means your brain works differently. So in future aspect, I will say that this is a pioneer to these projects, and this will help people like this in future. Thank you.